Why are you always watching on the trading sidelines as other people are making money in the trade, but you're not because you never got in? I know it's super frustrating not to be in a move that you knew was going to win and watch everybody else make money and you didn't. That's not to make anybody hesitate. Every trader, no matter who they are, no matter where you are in your journey, faces moments of doubt and hesitation because in this game, it's a normal thing. But I'm here to show you how simple it is to get from where you are now to where you want to be with a simple trifecta method. You've actually got everything you need to succeed, but you have to learn how to unlock that potential. What's now hesitation can easily be changed to the utmost confidence once you learn how to do it. Most people don't think they even hesitate when it comes to trading, but there's a reason that you're never in the move when the money's there to be made. All right, on the sideline talking about, oh well, I would have been in this move. Hey, look, man, I don't want to hear all that talking, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda don't pay no damn bills. What matters is what's going to your account, what's growing that balance, growing your real bank balance, and what's ultimately going to take care of yourself, your family, your friends, whoever or whatever you're doing this for. Own up, be a grown man or a grown woman, be like, look, it's okay. You know, I was hesitating. First thing you got to do is realize you are hesitating and come to terms with it. It's the only way you can fix it. The fear of losing, lack of confidence, uncertainty, all these are small signs of hesitation and they go together whether you realized it before or not. Now, once we know this, it's okay, man, but we got to do something to fix it. Trading hesitation has no pros, right? Some things have pros and cons. I'm gonna tell you this. There's no pro to hesitation. It only leads to missed opportunities, further losses, or further frustration. It doesn't matter if you're hesitating to get in a trade, get out of trade, break even. It does not matter what it is. It will never serve you in a positive light. So this is when we get into the trifecta method. The first part of the method is the knowledge framework. There's a few things we need to understand here. Firstly, we need to understand the exact asset class we're trading. This differs if you're trading stocks, futures, forex, CFDs, options. It's going to vary. It depends on what type of stock you trade, what type of CFD, what type of future. Every single thing moves different. It has its own personality, its own heartbeat. It moves different, it reacts different. So you want to understand that. You also want to understand not only how they work, but how you work. What is your risk tolerance? What's your behavior? What do you like? What do you not like? These are things that people often think they know until you get in this game long enough. Because I'm telling you, within the first 12 months, it's going to show you. That's why most people can't make money. It's not because trading is that difficult. It's a simple concept. It is very difficult in theory, in application. But in its finest, it is simple. But people don't truly know how they really are as a person. Trading, as I always say, is a mirror. It shows you who you really are, whether you like it or not. This is what you are. This is how you react. This is what you really like. And it's up to us to adapt to the market because the market does not adapt to us. Once we know how we react and how we are, we also know what we're comfortable risking. Most people want to make money so daggone fast that they're trying to do things and rush the process and they risk too much, which again makes them hesitate when there is a good move and it matches up every part of your strategy, but you're hesitating because you're truly scared to lose all that money. Or vice versa, maybe it's so small because that might be all you have, but you're like, man, that's not enough money. Even if I win, whatever, I'm not gonna get in it. Then it starts going in your favor and you jump in it because you're like, oh, I coulda, shoulda, woulda made. Again, coulda, shoulda, woulda don't pay bills. Make sure you know yourself and also make sure you know your strategy. Don't get in late if you know on average you make a 2-to-1 and it's already a 1.3, there's no point in getting in. Because it's not, I mean, what's the point? You're not even risking, it's not a positive risk to reward expectancy. You never want to be risking $1 to make pennies on $1. That's just stupid. So make sure you're doing things properly. You know your strategy front and back and it's tested. And once you know what you're risking, also make sure you know your strategy. Know how it reacts during this time of day, during this type of market, or what have you. That way you know how it moves, again, how it reacts, how long it's going to TP, where you need to get out for stop loss. All the intricate details are all a part of the knowledge framework. The second part of the trifecta is the planning framework. Plan all your trades. Never go into the market without a plan. You should have some kind of bias, or you should be looking for key levels or something that's going on in the market instead of just being reactive. Oh, I see this all of a sudden, I'm just gonna get in. Now, if that's actually your strategy and it's tried and true, you're planning for this, right? That may be the type of trader you are, but there still should be a principle behind it, not going off emotion or guessing, because at the end of the day, that's gambling, right? That's not day trading. You need to make sure you have a well-defined plan that you've back tested over enough time and enough strategies to make sure it's future-proofed. The third and most important part of the trifecta is the mental framework. You must adapt to the market. The market will not adapt to you. It's been around before us. It'll be around after us. It doesn't change. We must change. And this is often what people struggle with. They want to stay the same type of person and get different results. Like, that's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, right? You have to change. So clearly, if what you're doing now has not gotten you money yet, or you're not consistent yet, it's not going to get you money until you become a different person. Point blank, period. If you want to become a fitness person, you have to change your behavior, the way you eat. You have to change your identity to now be a fitness person, and then eventually you will have the results of what you wanted. It's a part of the process. So it's the same thing with trading. Focus on the process, not the profits. We need to shift our mentality and focus on mastering the things that a great trader actually does. What does a great trader embody? What do they look like? How do they walk? How do they talk? Shit, how do they smell? You know what I'm saying? Put your little profitable cologne on. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes to get your money, that's what you need to do. Also, give yourself kudos. When you follow in your plan and you're sticking to this stuff, acknowledge it. That's a part of the process. Even when the money is not coming, because you're not going to start off profitable. Nobody does. Acknowledge yourself. Oh man, I'm doing good. You know, I only made one mistake this week instead of the usual 4. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge yourself, because eventually you won't be making hardly any. Now, we're human. We're going to occasionally make some. But you keep doing that and keep acknowledging your small wins, you will eventually be on the other side of profitability. Trading is a long-term game, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Remember that. Every loss you take is nothing but a lesson, right? I don't believe in L's. L's for me don't stand for losses. It only stands for lessons. So every loss you take is a lesson. So shift your perspective from looking at them as losses to very valuable lessons. And within those lessons, you can analyze what went right, what went wrong, what you can do better, and what you did well. And we want to make sure we're focusing on execution, not perfectionism. When you try to be perfect is when you're going to hesitate. Nothing is perfect in the market. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. That's what makes us beautiful creatures. You know what I mean? But as long as you're executing thoroughly, you're good. In any sport, nobody shoots 100%. You could have one game where you shoot 100%, that's great. But you're gonna miss a shot, you're gonna make a mistake. The thing is, we wanna make sure the mistakes don't outweigh the wins. It's about minimizing losses and increasing the wins. And if you have a mistake, minimizing the mistake. You got in early by accident, immediately cut it. Don't stay in because you feel like you're in. So it's things like that that'll help you go the long way. And I want to throw a bonus tip in there for you guys. This isn't a part of the trifecta, but this is a great tip. One that actually helped me when I wasn't profitable, and then now that I am consistently profitable. Limit the noise. Limit the noise on your screen, in the market, and what you consume outside of it. On the screen, you don't need 100 indicators on your daggone screen to place a trade. You're scared, you're hesitating, you're thinking there's always something better. Good is good enough, right? Start with good enough, make some money, get your confidence up, and start hesitating. And also, please, if you're in these discords or these groups, there's nothing wrong with them. But make sure you're not consumed with them and you're comparing yourself to other people, because there's going to be a lot of people in there who talking and straight up, they're going to be capping. They can be like, oh, they're making so much money, but they're truly lying their ass off. Stay away from that stuff, especially if you're in this critical phase. It may be good if you're at the very beginning. You might want encouragement. That's what you need. Me personally, I rolled solo dolo for a long time. Let's be honest. Like, I still do right now. I'm not saying it's what you have to do, but I like to hyper focus. I don't want to be distracted, because there's also a lot of people who don't take it as serious as you take it. This may be what you really got to do to make this work for your life and your family. You may not have another option. You don't want to be around people who will sit here playing games. They can't relate when I was putting in 10 to 16-hour days. Literally 16-hour days. I'm not lying, right? So you want to make sure you have a very select group of people you talk to, and you stay away from all the noise and things like that. Be careful about taking on too many people's opinions. Another little tip for you, there's a million ways to make $1 million. Nobody in trading has the holy grail of trading. There's a lot of ways to make money. You just have to find out what works for you. The sooner you find out what works for you and your personality, the sooner you also can stop hesitating. Because you now know, hey, this fits me and what I like. Some people may be trying to claim they do 1-to-1s. Cool. That doesn't fit my personality. I can hold for a 7 to 8 and 10 to 1 the other day. They may not fit your personality, right? You might find that sweet spot and do it 2 to 3 to 1. So just do what works for you. There's no wrong answer. It's only what's wrong for you and what's right for you. So if you like this type of content, make sure you go to my description, click the link in it, stay in contact with me. We're always on making money, improving our financial situation, because the ultimate goal is financial freedom. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, man, if you like making money. And if you don't like making money, then don't subscribe, man. It's that simple.